I'm starting to feel the pressure. Yesterday and last night I had a little bit of a nervous breakdown about life pressures and trying to set up a move, trying to look for a new apartment in a new city, and it's not working out. I'm trying to map out my future as well, which city I'm going to move into, and I feel like I have so many options right now, and all of them being laid on top of each other. It's like my outlook and path changing, not each day, but maybe each week. And I just don't want to take the wrong one. I feel like I've built some of the cloud castles in my mind way too much instead of focusing on the actual tasks at hand, spreading my focus too thin, too widely, without really considering the effects on the situations themselves. I want to make a change to that thing. I have paid attention to the primary things, the concrete evidence that I'm moving forward. I've been filling out the habit tracker in terms of the competition preparations, which contains all the necessary things: sleep, diet, workouts done, supplements, rest, and morning weights. But I still feel like I'm missing something, something that I'm overlooking constantly. Or maybe my problem is just that I'm not able to relax into the patience. I'm looking constantly for a new small thing that I can improve, and my fear is that I'm overlooking some bigger thing that is going on behind all this. Something that I'm not realizing, and something that is going to hit me further on. And I'm gonna be so mad at myself for not noticing. I feel like I might have figured one of those things out, maybe. For example, just diving really deeply into my form and technique in the my main lifts. Of course, I've done some work, especially some new technique work on my bench press, which has improved the stability and stuff quite a bit, I feel. Squat has been good. I've been looking into the depth thing. It has really improved as well. Did the 4 reps with 200 kilograms just a couple of weeks back. But I feel like I'm constantly overlooking the main biggest problem over here. The lift that really is the thing that has most effect on all of this and my whole total, which is deadlift. I haven't been recording all my sets quite as well that I should have, or analyzed my form, or taken inspiration or looked into the more advanced lifters for advice on what should I do about it. Like 1 month back, I did slight technique change, which is previously I kind of shoot my legs back and then exploded off the floor. Now I've started to do a little lean forward, kind of locking my foot position, hip angle, and just like leaning slightly forward. And then once I'm in the more upright position, then shooting up, driving through the floor, which I found is a nicer cue than exploding off the back. I feel it's better, but I feel like I'm exaggerating the movement. I'm leaning too much forward. I should be leaning way more subtly, kind of almost, since it's only a cue, it doesn't have really physiological advantages other than disadvantages, such as maybe the bar isn't over my foot and I trip while lifting. So I think I'll start doing it more, ever so slightly more subtly, just for like my mind and mindsets, but instead of now start to focus more on opening my hips and really pressing my hamstrings and glutes in order to get the bar off the floor. I think that's what I'll start doing. Maybe that'll fix some of my problems of the floor that I've been having. During the last RP8 week, I also failed one of my top sets. I was supposed to do 4 reps with 185 kilos, but I was able to do only 3, and I was really not happy about that. But I felt at that time it was definitely a power issue. I feel like it must have been the diet which sapped some of my strength. Now, since we hit our main weight goal, I got more carbohydrates in my diet, so we are in the weight maintenance phase. So it's all right now. More strength, more energy, which I'm able to utilize in those lifts. But since my body is kind of I have short limbs, short arms, short legs, and longer torso, I'm supposed to do more of a squat motion and really utilize my quads and legs off the floor. And I'm kind of scared a little bit that my squat really burns out my whole lower body before doing deadlifts. Of course, in competition there's bench in between, which in theory should give it some time to recover, but in the past I've noticed that just absolute lack of strength. Or like it's like you have at the start of the competition, you're full of energy, your bucket is brimmed to the top with utmost energy, and once you're done with squats, then it's like the bucket is below half full and some holes in the bottom leaking out constantly. And when it's time for the really big and deciding lifts which determine the medals, then it's all out. nothing left. Or maybe in the past it's been just a lack of spirit, lack of fighting ability, a lack of experience in grinding through the sets. I don't know. Been also struggling with kind of scraping by and getting enough money. The taxes are really... I miscalculated my whole tax percent from the start of the year. I wasn't expecting on being at my current job this far into the year. Like at the start of the year, I was supposed to already be in another town and living there, but since I didn't find an apartment, I'm still here in my same job. And that's kind of slightly frustrating. Not that I'm stressed about not being able to move yet, but the whole money situation. I've been doing coaching on the side as well, trying to cover up all the extra little payments. But those are slight worries and little things I should not be too concerned about. It's like, compared to other people's struggles, those are pretty minor. Pressure should be a privilege, or it is, I feel. Your not disadvantages, but setbacks build you to become a stronger version of yourself, so shouldn't really whine about those. But at times it pulls you down. It's just a matter of not quitting and being honest to yourself about what you're doing, analyzing and critiquing your own actions, instead of looking at others and judging their bad habits or actions. They're probably just trying to get by as well, any means they can. But for myself, I'm trying to read and improve all aspects. This is a mental journey, not only a physical one. Trying to rid myself of all my faults and shortcomings in order to reach for the potential that I can get with my full force and full efforts. And I want to dedicate that to all the people that have supported me as well. I don't know, now I'm the parking lot of the gym. Today I'm going to film all my deadlifts. Already took some of pre-workout, so I'm really pumped up and focused. Yeah, I'll get into the workout. I'll make this better. I just have to hold on. It's gonna get better. Alright, see ya.